Hello. This is one of several packages that has arrived in near the end of the year in 2022. I went on a bit of a spending spree. Spyderco had a lot of things on sale, and a lot of the different knife retailers had Black Friday promotions and Cyber Week promotions, and I couldn't resist, and so I bought a lot of things, probably things that I will regret once I receive the credit card bills. But this package arrived from Golden, Colorado, and I'm pretty sure that what's inside of it looks a little bit like what's outside of it. I think this package is a Mule Team knife from Spyderco. If you're not familiar with the Mule Team, this is one from earlier this year. This is the Mule Team in CPM Rex 76. What Spyderco does periodically is to release a knife in exactly this blade shape. There is one other blade shape, which I'll mention in a minute, but traditionally they've all been this shape with it's a fixed blade with a leaf-shaped blade, flat ground, and they release them with a different steel, and it's usually a steel that is a little exotic, or at least hasn't been used much yet at the time that the Mule Team knife is released. And a lot of knives that have later ended up being a lot of steels, rather, that have later ended up being adopted by Spyderco and used in a production folding knife or fixed blade knife, first appeared as a Mule Team knife, and they don't make a lot of these. They make hundreds, not thousands, and they're available only through the Spyderco store directly. You have to go to spyderco.com, and they're only available at certain times. And at the moment, there's a new one available, which is in this box. And at the time of this recording, they are still available. So theoretically, you could see this video and then go and get one from Spyderco. Not this one. This is the Rex 76. These came out earlier this fall, and these are all gone. And as you can see, I haven't used this very much, which is not really in the spirit of the Mule Team project. The whole idea is that users are supposed to buy these things, put the steel to work, find out how it performs, share that information with the knife community, and then that helps determine what kind of steel gets used in what applications later. And I'm sorry that I have not been a good participant in the Mule Team so far this year. I bought this knife and had aspirations of building a custom handle for it. I've got the wood that I want to make for it, and I've got the pins ready to go. I've just been busy and sick, and had a lot of other obligations come up that have prevented me from doing it. I was going to take it on a camping trip, but then I ended up deciding to bring something else. Yeah, I will eventually put this thing through some paces, and hopefully I'll do that in time to give some useful feedback about Rex 76 as a steel. So far, I've not done enough with it to have much of an opinion. The knife that's in this box is another Mule Team blade. Let's go ahead and have a look at it. I guess I'll go ahead and use this Rex 76 to open this box. I'm pretty sure it'll cut tape. Yeah. How about that? All right. Okay, so there's our knife. I got some other goodies in here. So as I said, I had intended to make some custom handle scales for this one, and I've already picked out a nice wood for it and everything. But since it took me longer than I expected to do that, when I ordered this second one, I went ahead and ordered a pair of G10 handle scales that'll fit on there, so I can go ahead and just throw those on there and start using the thing. And a bolt-around sheath. Spyderco makes this bolt-around sheath as well as a leather sheath that are designed to fit the Mule Team knife. I mentioned that there was another pattern to the Mule Team knife besides this leaf shape pattern. There is. It's not actually out yet, but since the Mule Teams are only available once in a while, and there's sometimes interest in them when they're not available, Spyderco is going to be putting out a Mule Team knife that's going to be in stock most of the time, and it's not going to be in limited quantities, and it's going to have the same sort of, you know, bare bones, no handle setup, but it's going to be in Spy 27, which is a steel we're already familiar with at this point, and to differentiate it from the actual, you know, experimental Mule Team knives, it's going to have a different blade shape. It'll have a clip-shaped blade instead of a leaf-shaped blade. It'll look a little bit more like a paramilitary 2 fixed blade, which could be cool in its own right. So yeah, at the time of this recording, those are not yet out, the ones in Spy 27, but they're on the way. One other goodie in here. It's like the box is a little beat up, but this was part of Spyderco's holiday promotion. If you ordered some stuff from their store, you could get a Spyderco coffee mug. Integrity is being good even if no one is watching. All right, well, that's fine. It's on the bottom of the cup, so. All right, Spyderco coffee mug. And let's have a look at the knife, the main event here. There's the label. It tells you what kind of steel we're talking about. M398. M398 has appeared in some custom knives and in even a few sort of like mid-tech knives already. I think this is the first time it's in a Spyderco knife. There we go. M398. And this blade, Golden, Colorado, USA, whereas the Rec 76 was manufactured in Taichung. That's the same blade profile. And then in the box here with it, oh, there's a little tip protectors stuck in there. I love these little tip protectors that Spyderco makes. They've got a little spider logo on the end there. It's for the fixed blade knives. Right. So you can, it doesn't stab through the packaging. Okay, we got our sticker and our paperwork here. Tells you about the Mule Team concept. All right, so this is the 38th Mule Team knife, the in Bowler M398 Micro Clean. A martensitic chromium steel produced with powder metallurgy technology, formulated to provide extremely high wear resistance and corrosion resistance. M398 actually traces its history back to D7 tool steel. In the late 1980s, Bowler reduced the carbon content of D7 and significantly increased its chromium content to make it a stainless steel. M398 continues that evolution by increasing the carbon, vanadium, and tungsten content over those of M390. M390 is a steel that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. That's sort of considered, you know, one of the most desirable steels to get on pocket knives these days. It's basically the same thing as 20 CV, or there's another name for it too, that Carpenter has a version of it with a different designation that's basically the same formulation. To provide even greater wear resistance while maintaining very good corrosion resistance. All of these properties are enhanced by Bowler's powder metallurgy technology, which minimizes alloy segregation and ensures a fine, homogeneous microstructure. M398 is a corrosion-resistant stainless steel containing a finely tuned recipe of carbon, chromium, vanadium, tungsten, molybdenum, manganese, and silicon. Its exact alloy composition is We are confident that your MT38 Mule Team blade will serve you well and welcome your feedback on your experiences with its use. All right, well, and got the same thing here and some instructions on how to share your feedback. I'll let you read. You can pause the screen there and read that if you'd like. All right. Thanks.